So that's just how it is right here. And they come up with this. And that's all I asked for, you know. It could be a single paragraph here, and I would be happy already. So yeah, because I don't ask for a lot, you know. Alright, man, this is the news that we have been waiting for, dude. Yeah, Amazon Games and Smilegate RPG message from the team. Here we go. This is what we're waiting for. Though I don't know if it's gonna be what we want or not. So yeah. Wonder here. Okay, so Heroes of Acacia, can't believe it's already been a month ever since Lost Ark launch. Our teams, both Amazon and Smilegate RPG, have been working tirelessly on stability, combating bots, preparing new content, and much more behind the scenes right here. Appreciate the support and patience from the players around the world. And before diving to our team update, we'd like to thank millions of heroes who have set foot in Acacia and joined us for the start of this adventure. Speaking of adventure, or at least on international level, this week we're joined by Smilegate RPG in our sales office for a fun and productive uniting of forces while we take a look at the content roadmap, improve operation and tools, and continue collaboration on all things related to Western release of Lost Ark. Damn, dude, that's like a long sentence right there. Holy shit, dude. But yeah, this is like what Rock said, that, you know, SGR is actually on the office, right? So yeah. We thought this would be perfect time to also partner or authoring an update to address concern we've seen within the community, share our approach, and releasing new content on Acacia and spoiling a few upcoming surprises. Let's try port right into it. Alright, there we have it. There we have it right there. Gold River in Amazon. I mean, it doesn't say it's Gold River or not, but, you know, it's SGR. It could be Gold River, we don't know. Could be Kang Sanim. Alright. A look behind the curtain. Progression, Argos, content roadmap, and skins. Ooh. This should be pretty spicy here. Okay, spicy. Launching Lost Ark in the West has been wonderful, humbling, great learning experience for us as Amazon game in SGR. Our journey has been filled with late nights, creative problem solving, hopping into Western server to play together, and now looking ahead, things to come together. As we continue to learn from our players' feedback and dive into our data, our goal is to remain transparent. Sometimes brutally so. Well, the thing is, like, so far, it is brick wall, man. It is not transparent at all, but, you know. Yeah, SGR went there personally to spank Amazon. Maybe, I don't know. Set aside, I would like to reiterate some thoughts on progression we saw earlier this month. Oh, here we go. In other regions, player had to stay in Tier 1, Tier 2 for a considerable duration, as Tier 3 had not yet been released. In the Western release, Lost Ark launched with Tier 1, Tier 2, and 3 content. The intention is that like Tier 1, Tier 2 will be used as a road to players to understand many systems in Lost Ark, encouraging players to explore the vast world of Acacia and learn how to integrate mechanics within the battles play out. First tutorial is designed as a mid-game prologue for the wealth of endgame Tier 3 content the Smilegate RPG developed since Tier original launch. I don't know, to be honest, man. I mean, like, if you launch with Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, like, you should have, like, Tier 1, Tier 2, like, in Korea as well. I mean, like, it doesn't matter whether it's considerable duration or not. Because, like, the thing is, like, right now, it doesn't matter. Because Tier 3 is already out. You made it Tier 3 day 1. But, yeah. As Gold River recommended, you are progressing at your own speed and enjoying horizontal content such as exploration, collectible, and quests, and more alongside your vertical item level progression. That is true until you release a vertical content. So yeah, a lot of players are currently progressing through Tier 1, Tier 2, and some of you are already on Tier 3, ready to vanquish and game challenges. Our goal has always been for players to progress at whatever pace they see fit. The Western version of Lost Ark launched with content at above and item level 370, such as Night Fox and Volcano's Guardian. I mean, this was changed. Night Fox Yoho, Heart Oreha was 1355 and now it's 1370. For some reason, NAEU, don't know why, everywhere else is 1355. So, World Boss, Ghost Pirate Ship, Kazan, Abyssal Dungeon, Heartman Pinica, partially due to the player feedback we received in our closed alpha beta test. I mean, yeah, this is fine. If you let us get there, though, is the thing. So, yeah. You done goof? Lower music for a bit? I mean, sure, I guess. Okay, there we go. They should be fine here. With that important context, let's talk about Argos. We've seen player concerns that releasing Argos before significant portion player had progressed through Tier 3 made Lost Ark feel pay to win. More cutting for you to pay. I don't need to cut it, it doesn't matter, it's a few seconds. We never wanted players to feel rushed in their quest to hit item level 370, but that's exactly what you just did. We considered having Argos available at launch, but viewed the Abyss Raid as an important stepping stone helping bridge the gap to end game activities that have yet to be released in the Western version of Lost Ark. We're looking at you, Legion Raid. Yeah, but you had this already though. You know, the stepping stone is already there. It's Oreha Heart, and no one complains about Oreha Heart. So yeah, because Oreha Heart is an abyss dungeon. You know, it's kind of whatever. It's abyss dungeon. You had this already. You don't need to release Argos right away. But yeah, through that lens, we wanted to give Argos a spotlight and special introduction into Arceus. Yeah, it's so special that it feels like, you know, you cannot achieve it unless you spend your money. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Here it is. Yeah, we made a mistake releasing the March game update too quickly after launch. The data we analyzed alongside Smilegate RPG from their previous launches project that a larger portion of players would have reached the level required to challenge Argos. The data we analyzed alongside Smilegate from their previous launches projected. Yeah, but you just stated that, like, you know, the other region has like tier 1 tier 2 a considerable amount of time. Obviously that data is invalid for like NAU, right? Why do you even look at the data? You know, it's like looking like at apples and oranges. Why do you even consider that? The hell. However, we overlook certain variables such as players spending more time on horizontal content. I don't think this is all the case, but there are some people that do horizontal content, and the price of honing materials increasing due to bots and real money transaction. I guess this is an actual problem for this one, yeah. So yeah, these factors contribute to a scarcity of tier 3 honing materials. Together, our teams at Amazon Games and Smilegate RPG are continuing to gather data on play patterns on the Western version. I feel like this scarcity of tier 3 honing materials is not really like entirely dismantled. You forgot to mention that, like, you forgot to release every horizontal content that gives you tier 3 materials as well. Forgot to say that. So yeah, I mean, this is an issue, but that is also like another part right there. That's why we get fucked both ways right here. So yeah, play patterns on Western version to better inform our future content roadmap. We appreciate the patience and support we've seen the roadmap community while we continue to learn together and work on updating our roadmap. Apologies for the confusion of our early excitement has generated. This is a long post actually. After analyzing the data, listening to player feedback across all our community channels, we believe that an update that helps adventure progress with the content currently in game is more important than releasing new endgame content. Thank you. There we go. Now we're talking. Here we go. Now we're excited, man. Now we are excited. So yeah, finally something to look forward to. We'll expand on this below in the there is a honing section on the bottom. Okay, we'll read that. With that said, players should feel encouraged to progress at whatever pace they're most comfortable with. Yeah, however, there is still a wealth of endgame content that needs to arrive in Arceus. Yeah. Pac-Man. Yeah, we'll see here, we'll see. Endgame content will be introduced, but players should continue progressing at their own pace. Our goal is to provide fun content for players, even if it's a higher level, while never making players feel pressure that they need to pay to progress. Yeah, we'll see on how that goes right there. Flexibility has always been a driving force in the collaboration between our teams, as has ensuring that players are able to enjoy and play Lost Ark how they see fit. Jayhua, take the floor, welcome, dude. From adjustment to the monetization... Wait, there is adjustment to monetization? Like making sure that aside from same account level features, everything can be earned in-game. Huh? To listening to player feedback on content timing, we want to remain flexible. Okay, I don't know what this means right here. Adjustments to the monetization for the Western version, like making sure that aside from some account level features, everything can be earned in-game. Isn't it already like that? I'm trying to understand. Because you can technically get everything from auction house anyway, even if it's a pay thing. What cannot be earned? Yeah, what cannot be earned is like account level feature anyway, which is like actually like we actually cannot learn anyway right now. Like let's run Aura for pass instead of Blue Crystal. Wait, what? But you can earn it in game though. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I guess. Zaytong, take the floor as well, man. Welcome, dude. Okay, we'll continue. So yeah, we'll continue. I don't know exactly how it is, but I don't know. I'm not sure how it is right there. Okay, Amazon Games and Smilegate RPG will continue to monitor, but feel that Legion Raids, the definitive Lost Ark raiding experience, should be released after players have acquired enough materials to be confident and ready for the complicated challenges awaiting them. Yeah, that's how it should be at the first place. But that applies to Argos as well. More content is coming soon. Horizontal content like new classes, island, and the continent of Southern will release as planned. Okay, so Southern will release as planned. That's a new continent, and there is like a wealth of materials right there that you can do right there from the chaos in Southern. So there is that as well. We will share a more comprehensive look into our content roadmap for April and May in the near future, after our week of in-studio collaboration has concluded and the plans has been finalized. So sometime soon, the near future. Okay. Yeah. Now that we've discussed our approach and progression of endgame content, let's move on to cosmetic skin and advanced classes. Oh, here we go. So skin and classes then, right? As we read the forum, watch stream and videos, check in on Discord, hop in game, we've seen video players who would like skins and advanced classes to be released at an accelerated rate. Thank you. There we go. Finally, a good feedback by the community, man. But yeah, Scouter tomorrow. Let's go, man. These two categories of content are in entwine, which is one of the reasons the speeding up is too much is tricky. What, skin and like advanced classes? Existing skin in the current version were released before some classes requiring art and... Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. I see. Okay. With skins for new classes and the special weapon that accompany them. Still, we are releasing skins at a faster rate than they were originally in Korea. And we will continue listening to player feedback about the tempo of their release, yeah. Similarly, classes will be released faster, and our goal is to catch up as we release a new content in the game. We want to add new classes that complement that content. More classes will be available soon, and we'll share specific in the upcoming roadmap. Alright, well, that's how it is right there. So there is no details, but I mean, like, they're aware at the very least, and it could be like on the faster rate, but we will see on like whether it actually like be faster. So yeah, I know they want to update all skins for new classes. They did that for like the what's the name? For the Omen skin, I think. So yeah, I get it. Like it's kind of like entwine, but I don't know. I feel like people wouldn't be mad if they released like, you know, a skin that doesn't have like, let's say, a gunslinger yet, and then they add it in later. I think like people wouldn't be mad for that. So yeah, I feel like, you know, that's something you can do. But it's okay. We'll take this. You know, we'll take this. So yeah. Okay, economy, bots, and honing materials. Yeah, here we go. Another area of player concern we've seen around is honing. We know that for every triumphant yell as a player succeeds a low percentage hone, there are other players frustrated with their attempt failing, leaving them without enough materials to try again. As players focus on their first character, we've seen that there are lower number of alternate roster character to help feed main character and economy with high level honing materials. Yeah, that's because like it's very discouraging trying to get alls from tier 1 to tier 2 because you're failing tier 1 enhancement. So it's very discouraging to do that. So the game tells you to basically like not make it right there. Not make it and wait for like changes. So yeah, I mean like you design it. Shortage of tier 3 progression materials coupled with problems introduced by bots have made honing materials too expensive and a burden for players. To combat this, we will be supplying more progression material for players to earn through fun in-game events, injecting more gold into the mid to end game, and continuing our hard stance against bots. Okay. I mean, the in-game events and everything, I mean, that's a nice material, but that's weekly. It's actually a pathetic amount when you really think about like how much you actually get. Injecting more gold into the mid and end game, I don't know, man. This is a bit scary as well, to be honest. So yeah, I don't think this is supposed to be what you do. What you do is like you get everyone to like the end game, basically, not the mid to end game. But yeah. Next week is next week. Bots have been problem to us since launch. Even then, we banned them as quickly as we could. They kept springing up thanks to the mass bound of bots around the timing of Argos update and review early game goal that attracted them in the first place. We've seen a steep decline in bot activity and bot farm gold that was used to inflate prices of honing materials. We'll continue to take hard stance against the remaining bots. Yeah, whatever this bots right here, they're doing it. They even like shoot some places in the process of it, some players, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. So yeah. Let's see, injection of honing materials. Okay, in the next week's update, we'll provide an additional Grand Prix honing rewards, introduce new casual event Guardian Raid. In the next week's update, event Guardian Raid to supply players with more honing materials to kick off the first season of completing competitive proving ground. Okay, so that's PvP event. There is an event Guardian Raid. Which one is this? Yeah, I'm not sure how it goes. And then like the additional Grand Prix reward then. So yeah, tomorrow, I don't think it's tomorrow, he said next week, so yeah, I don't think it's tomorrow, so yeah. Yellow Fellow, thank you for the prime sub, man, thank you dude, appreciate it, man, thank you. It's new, they have a vendor for it. Yeah, I don't know, I think like it will be like later, so yeah. Yeah, I think it's next week, I don't think it's gonna be the 2-day one, so yeah. In this event, you can enjoy Guardian Raids in a more casual way, relax, play, and get honing rewards. Similar to the Grand Prix, you can enter once a day per roster. Oh, so once a day, okay. And earn event-specific coins to spend on rewards at a new vendor. Okay, there is a new vendor. So basically, it's a new event. It's a new event. You kill Guardian, get the currency, buy it from the vendor. Okay. So it's standard one. It's just like Grand Prix, but instead of Grand Prix, it's a Guardian raid. So yeah, reading it right now, Yellow man. Kenjo, take a follow, man. Welcome, dude. Welcome. In this event, scale of balance is applied. Okay, this is equalized basically, so you cannot bring your gear. Probably I would say there is a lower item level requirement, but yeah. Apply to change the character size to match the Guardian's level and difficulty. Players will be able to challenge Helgaia, Frost Helgaia, Lumerus Ulnil, Vertus, Chromanium, Necklace, and Dark. There is a lot of it right there. There is a lot of it. Are we supposed to do all of this in one day every day though? Oh, I guess like it just gives you the currency, right? So I guess like you stop until like you if you have enough currency already. All of them are very easy. I mean, none of the Guardian is hard anyway to begin with. So yeah. Isn't it weekly? You just do one per day. So why would you not just use Urnil then if that's this case? Isn't it weekly? I don't know if it's weekly. It's like you can enter once a day per roster. So I don't know. But yeah. This event will last for roughly a month and players with item level 250 or above will be able to participate. There we go. Now this is good right here. So basically even new players can do it. When you're pugging it though, you might just get like, you know, a totally new player as well. So there is that as well. We'll reiterate the details of this event in next week's update notes, but are excited to spoil the surprise as players look to earn more honing material. There we have it. Yep. Urnil endgame. Okay, let's see here. Arcasia Grand Prix adjustment. We're adding tailoring books and metallurgy books on the reward table for players to increase their honing rates. Oh, this is really good. So these books are like basically like a 10% increased chance on like your like honing right there. So that's really nice to have. I don't know how limited it is, but it's something nice that you can use right there. The way you use this is exactly the same as what's the name? As the thing as Solar Breath basically. So yeah, maybe you can do it earlier, but yeah. Increasing the number of event coins earned to help players to get items easier than before. We hope this new reward will help players as they look progress to tier 3 and beyond. Yep. PvP reward. This is the standard PvP season 1 competitive. There is the reward right here. For people that have the tokens already, you can spend it on honing material. It's not a lot, but you know, it's nice in case you do PvP anyway, right? So there you have it right there. Conclusion complete with gifts. Is the conclusion this time right here. We know there is a lot of unpack above, and even with the context information, you may have questions, concern, and feedback. Our teams at Amazon Smilegate RPG will continue to listen to your feedback and work and communicate as openly with you. We sincerely appreciate the enthusiasm and support we've received in the first month since launch. Before we wrap up, if there is one thing Raposis must taught us is that people love gifts. Gifts time. You mean Nia loves gifts. Lost Ark fans around the world have celebrating all new players, now enjoying the game they love. Players in Korea received gifts to commemorate the Western launch. Yes, we did. There's a lot of gifts actually. That is great. And we wanted everyone to be included. So we're so grateful for all of you who have joined us on the start of this adventure. We're excited to... Okay. So you see this gift week of March 21 after our weekly update. Oh, we get everything. Wait, we get exactly the same. Oh, we get this jukebox. You have this jukebox as well, so you can hear this music as well. We get all of this as well. We get the same thing. God dang, dude. Hell yeah. We get exactly the same. Finally something good, man. Finally something good right there. Save, man. Save, yeah. New animal skin. We have that already. Mokoko pet selection. This is the pet right here. We have the mount. This is the animal skin thing for in case you want some animal outfit, right? And then there is the thing. And then there's the jukebox right here, which you can see me hearing over there. Oh yeah, legendary pack selection chest. Don't use this, by the way. Save it until you need it later. There is appearance change ticket in case you make your character ugly and you wanna change it. So there is that as well. But yeah. Okay, with such an expansive and complex game, there will be nuances and differences between the players in each region. But this is just the start of an adventure. Our teams at Amazon Games and Smilegate RPG will continue to listen players and analyze the data to find the right time for new endgame content. To catch the Western version up to the rest of the world, yeah. Thank you for joining along with the continued enthusiasm and support. We'll see you in Arcasia. And there we have it right there. Hell yeah, dude. So far, so good, man. That's actually pretty good right there. I mean, like, there's only one thing that I want, right, from like the post and everything, and basically like this right here. This is the only thing that I want right here. That's the one thing that I want. Changes can come later on, but this is what I want right there. So at least like they realize the mistake. This is a mistake and etc. Right? So yeah, that's what matters right there. And that's good. They say that like it's a mistake, and good. That's good right there. So at least you know that it's a mistake, right? So you will strive to not do it again at the very least, right? So yeah. I mean, like, we wanted like the honing rates to be higher. We wanted like, what's the name? We want like what's the name? More materials. But I mean, like, to be honest, in my opinion, as long as we get one or the other, we are fine. And we get one anyway. It's through the event stuff right now. There is a new event that's coming to give you like more materials. We don't know how much materials we will have, but I guess we'll find out right now. So yeah, hopium, hopium, hopium. We should get it next week, right? So I guess like not this week. But so yeah, they're going to inject and delay content so everyone is at the same level. Yeah, basically. So yeah, so it's fine right there. It's fine. It's fine. So this part is good right there. I mean, like, it's not everything that we wanted, but hey man, we get half of it, so we'll take it. And that's what matters, right? Can't really ask for everything, man. If you're disappointed in this one, man, nothing can like satisfy you, dude. We put honing, we put anything, and then like you're not satisfied anyway. So yeah, so you ask too much at that point. So this is coming probably like next week. So yeah, honing rates are being buffed indirectly. It's by the event right here. There is this book right here. So honing rate is actually buffed as well because of this book. So yeah. Now I mean, like, it's not guaranteed and everything, right? But it's still an extra book. So yeah, and the books also like increase your artisan aura in case you fail. So there is that as well. So there is that. There is that. So yeah, just more communication from now on, I guess. Well, this is like a decent one, We've been like waiting for so long and we get it finally. But yeah, and then we also get the gift, right? This is what we get in Korea as well. So now you guys will have it again in NAEU. And there we have it. So, something extra, something extra. Save the legendary pack, yes. Save it until you actually need it and you use it. So yeah, decent patch. This is a message though. There is no patch per se yet. I think it's gonna be next week because we know like there is gonna be a patch already. This one for like this for today. So yeah, so it's next week, I think. So yeah, it's next week, not like this week. So yeah, free skins. Best part about this patch, not gonna lie. I mean, it's a free skin. Yeah, it's a free skin, free mount and everything. So yeah, I think it's just masquerading between AGA, Amazon, and like Smilegate. I feel like they want to make the game better. I mean, like, they wanna make the game better, right? So that's just how it is right here. And they come up with this, and that's all I asked for. It could be a single paragraph here, and I would be happy already. So yeah, because I don't ask for a lot, you know. Oreha first boss seems more difficult than the other three. Yep. Oreha first boss. Oreha second bosses. So yeah, Oreha first boss is easy. So yeah, just push now anyway. Yeah, but I mean, like, it doesn't seem like we will have like, yeah, honing like stuff. So we just push anyway. So yeah, what skin am I getting? I don't know. I haven't seen yet. So yeah, I don't know. I could get a cow, but yeah, I'm not sure. Right there, the skins. Well, I mean, like, we've seen the exact same thing. What are you doing, Pastor Man? But yeah, there we have it. There you have it, right there. But yeah, so far so good, man. So far so good. It's like good right here. Again, like, it's just like an extra communication that we have been really waiting for. We've been waiting for a long time for this, right? So yeah, and now we got it. So there is that. There is that. At the very least, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Plus, they give us the events and everything. I mean, it's not what we want, but it's close enough. We don't get the side content like the Challenge Guardian. We don't get the the honing buff, but we get more material sources, and that's what they are anyway, basically, right? Honing buff reduce material cost. Like, the Guardian, like, basically, and the weekly ones are like basically give you more materials. That is all covered by the event. So we'll take it. So yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, but that's the post right here. So far so good, man. So far so good. So yeah, we safe right now. For now, probably. We don't know the exact one, but I hope this instills hope back to like people, man. For people that already left. So yeah, don't burn it down. Do not burn it down. No. So yeah, do not burn it down. We don't know the exact numbers taken, but yeah. Whales also get more materials. Who cares, Nikki? Whales also get more materials. Yeah. But I mean, like, are you gonna complain? You're gonna complain they get more materials? Who cares, dude? If they don't get materials, you know who they get it from? By swiping. So who the hell cares? It's the same shit. You know, what matters is the other people gets it. So who the hell cares what whales do? So yeah. Copium has become hopium, yeah. Books for every tier. So yeah. It doesn't matter whether whales do it or not. Because like they're gonna get the materials anyway. What matters is for us that are like more free to play, can we get it or not? So yeah. But yeah, that's basically the message right now. So yeah. That's basically the message. So far so good. You know, hope it instills hope back for people. I mean, like, I've been like waiting for it. And again, if they just give that one paragraph, I would be satisfied already. But yeah, now that everything is here, seems pretty good to me right there. So yeah, there we have it.